How's it going, everybody? Cat Party here, and I'm just gonna make a little overview of the Fuji Mini 90 Instax. To start off with this camera, you got the power button right here. You'll just pull on it and the lens will start coming out. Then you'll have two shutters to choose from. The one with the power and right on the top. Right over there. Oh, there you go. So you can hold it like this in the landscape or up and down with the portrait. This camera's got a few modes that you can work with, and they're all going to be accessible from right over here. First off, you got the macro mode, which lets you take photos pretty close up. When using the macro mode, you're going to have to watch out for a difference in what you see for the viewfinder and what the lens will actually see. The viewfinder will actually change a little bit to help you adjust, but you still might need to pay attention to where this is pointed at, depending how close you get. Next up, you got the light and darken. That'll give you an exposure compensation, so you can make the image either brighter or darker depending on what you're going for. Right here's your self timer, so if you set it on a tripod, you can run in front of the camera and be a part of the photo yourself. This camera, unlike some of the others, gives you the option to turn the flash on and off. So if you're out in the bright daylight and you don't really need the flash, you can turn it off right over there. This last button right here lets you select between a few modes to help you shoot. You got a selection between low light with people, children, a scene, double exposure, and a bulb mode. This is the Fuji Instax mini film, and I'm gonna load it up in the camera real fast so that you guys have something to see. Comes in generally these twin packs. And this cartridge right here, you don't want to put any pressure on this. This is where the film is, and this will be the back. You notice the yellow line is how you line up the film cartridge to go in the camera. So you're gonna pop it right over here. Got the yellow line in there, yellow line right here, and just throw it in, and voila. Right now the camera is automatically ejecting the cover plate so that now you're ready to shoot. Alright, so now that we got this loaded right here, I'm gonna take it out for a few walks and hopefully you can get some cool photos out of this. It's currently Bon Dance season in Hawaii, so I brought the Instax and a few other cameras to take some photos at the Shinshu Kyokai Bon Dance. Here you have me taking a photo of my wife trying to use the party mode, and the whole area was a little too dark for the Instax to capture the background nicely. I'm pretty sure it would have turned out much better if I managed to arrive earlier while there was still a little bit of sun out. For the next two shots, I was using bulb mode, and I didn't have a tripod with me, so I looked around for the closest wall and I set up my camera on it so I had a real stable platform to work with. It took me a little while to get the composition since it was hard for me to see, but it ended up working out pretty nicely. The exposure time was somewhere around 4 seconds, and it caught the tower very nicely. Everything was still pretty sharp and well exposed. The next part, I walked up the stairs and got a slightly higher view. There you get to see the people dancing around the tower, and that was about it for the night. I went on a walk around Magic Island with two friends for a chance to catch the sunset. The waves were pretty good, so my friend decided to see if he could catch any surfers in action. Around here you can see Diamond Head and Waikiki. I forgot to use the landscape mode, so I'll have to try another time to see if the picture will come out sharper. Right there is the silhouettes that I tried to do with the Instax and the video. I think it worked out pretty well. I basically had one more shot left, so I decided to take a selfie with my friends, and there was way too much of me in the photo, so I have to reposition myself a little better next time. This was just at the end when I ran out of film because I wasn't prepared, but it was some good times.